We are about to start. This is Robot Nuke. Now let's hear it for the man, the myth and the legend in his own head, Eric Nuke Hudson.
Okay, whoa, what's going on here? Sorry about that. This thing is just going crazy on me. Let me choose another background here. Well, that's definitely not helpful. There we go. It's close enough, I think. But now, there it is. Okay, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. So what we're going to be doing today, I already talked about this last week. Wanted to make sure that I kind of had a little bit of time to do this. I've always wanted to do a nightly podcast for a bit. So that's what this is. I'm going to do this every night. This is like it's a little bit of chill time, a little maybe before, after dinner, maybe head out and do something, spend some little family time, because it's kind of like a wind down. And what we're going to be doing is anybody who has any questions about what's going on with the real estate market, go ahead and ask them here. And if you're not watching the live and you're coming back at another time, ask the question and I will try to answer it in one of these nightly lives. This is actually kind of part of a little challenge that I'm doing for myself to see if I can actually do this for 30 days. I got some events coming up this month, later in the month. So let's see how far I can do this. So let's go ahead and get into what the subject of tonight is. And then I may get into another subject. We'll see if we have enough time. Okay, so this old man here talking is talking about this service here. It's a neighborhood matchmaker. And the reason for this, I have a friend, tech oriented also. He is asked me to test this out and gave me access and everything and allowed me to share the access out to folks. So if you look down in the comments of this video, you should be able to find this. And what it is, like when you're moving someplace, and I'm gonna be honest, it works anywhere. He's using, it uses AI to try to match what you're looking for in a home. So here's a perfect example. Let's go in. Because we're in Las Vegas, let's just look at Las Vegas, baby. And I don't have to capitalize it, but I'm being anal. So we're looking at Las Vegas. Now I can actually put in the home price range that I'm looking for, to try to figure out a good neighborhood. Well, I don't want to say good, a neighborhood I may want that fits my criteria. So let's just say I'm looking from 500,000 to 750. I'm going to lower that so somebody's not going like, hey, you're trying to force people to buy more expensive houses. No. So I can go in there and I can say things like, okay, I want a neighborhood that has lots of parks. It's near to public transportation. Let's see, pet friendly. I have a little chihuahua or something, and it's quiet. Now you can go in, you can actually put in more details and the AI will figure out what you're trying to ask. But so far, we're going to go ahead and hit find neighborhood. And it's going to think. I hate that it doesn't do a little spinny thing that I know it's thinking. So he's been trying to get it even further down and more defined for us. So like based on these recommendations, they're recommending, let's see if this works today. Okay, maybe not because it's in a subframe, I guess. So Quell Estates West. Let's see. I haven't even heard of it. It's pet friendly, located not too far from a couple of parks, oh, look at this. It's even telling you what parks it's located next to. Gwen School Park, Quell Estates Park. It's accessible to public transportation links, and each house and subdivision is within walking distance of these amenities. Oh my goodness. Okay. Homes typically range from 390,000 to 550. That is some interesting little font there, accommodating your preferential budget range. Charleston Heights, another quiet district. Let's see, peaceful atmosphere, several local parks such as Rainbow Family Park, Knickerbocker Park, which is going to be interesting. I could have sworn Knickerbocker Park was in, maybe there's more than one, because I could have sworn that one's in Providence, but we'll see. Pet owners will appreciate the generous green spaces and dog friendly areas. Accessibility to public transport is also a plus. Homes range from 400,000 to 650. Now, what's interesting about this, because maybe it only does a few at a time, like if I were to do this again, it sometimes comes up, oh, you know what? Look at this. I must have added this, or I just didn't notice it. See how it says running there? So now it's just trying to figure it out. It's probably going to come back with different results. See, there we go. So in Henderson, we have the Parks community, Canyon Village in Summerlin, and Romer Hills in Henderson. Okay, now let's change this up a little bit. So you got some ideas there of some places, some nice neighborhoods. He's also trying to put in there like subdivisions. I think, well, some of these are subdivisions. So before he did the latest iteration, it would only go like the big areas. So you can see this is like the Canyons Village in Summerlin. So it's like really boiling down there. But let's change this up a little bit. But we still want parks. We now want cafes and gyms and cultural attractions, but a short drive. I'm not going to go into the additional details just yet, because one thing is I want these to be short, like 15 minutes. Like I said, this is just for people to come in, ask questions, me to answer them or answer questions from other videos. So we got Summerlin South. So it's actually doing the entire area of Summerlin South, not a subdivision there. But that is true. It is home to a lot of these things, and there is some driving. Not much, a short drive. And Green Valley North, that actually does fit. So if you are interested and you're trying to find someplace, you're going like, man, I'm racking my brains. I can't figure out where I want to live. Or you're getting ready to move to Las Vegas, North Las Vegas or Henderson, always got to put those in there. Las Vegas in general. Just give this a try. The link is down below. At least I hope she put the link down there. And also, if you can do me a favor, because it's, it's for him to, well, here we go, to gather information as he builds this out using the AI and everything. Go ahead and put your information down here. You don't have to. I'm just asking that you do, purely because it helps him out, because he can know how many people visit it, because there's no other way to figure unless I gave you some kind of landing page where, you had to maybe register or something, or some way to hit. And I'm just trying to put it out there for everybody to have some information. Okay. Next, it is the first April Fool's. One thing I covered, and I may cover it tomorrow again, is we are coming up on the best time to to sell a house, which may not be the best time to purchase a house, because the two don't always mesh. So right now, the scientists, data scientists, they're looking at all this research and stuff. They're showing that if you list your house between the 14th and the 20th of this month, you're going to sell the fastest and get the most money. So your biggest bang for the buck is to do that. So you got 2 weeks if you're looking to sell your house, to get it ready, get those pictures done, and get it into the multiple listing service. And that it doesn't matter where. They didn't really break it down too much by cities, that they're talking nationwide. And if you're in Las Vegas, of course, you know what I'm going to say. Reach out, call, text, email. And if you're someplace else, and like tool I just showed you, let me go back to it real quick. It works anywhere. So I could do this in Chicago and have the same criteria, and it's going to pull up Chicago information. So it's running. See, I've never seen that before. I don't know if he added it or maybe it spun up here before or something. West of Paul, Bucktown. So if you're moving to Chicago, reach out. I know someone there, or wherever you're reaching, I can help you out. Now we're going to do just real quick, because it is the first of the month. We could pretty much tell how we're doing so far this month, or at least for last month, what the numbers were, and see how far off they are or how close or whatever. So I'm just going to go into that real quick. I only got about 5 minutes. Let's make this quick because I want these to be quick hits. So if we look, we're just going to go sold for last month. That was the month of March 2024. I'll take the actives out. And you know me, I like to do just Las Vegas, North Las Vegas, and Henderson. And if we just look real quick, we're not going to compare it against the month prior from the MLS. So just look at condos, 320 sold, the results. Median price of a condo is $245. For the closed price, $275. 119 for the average. Looks like people are still not paying the full price here anymore, but I'm seeing a lot of offers just from this weekend showing homes. So the offers are there. It's just that people are, I guess, fed up with those high prices. They figure they've gotten enough. I'm going to go ahead and throw in manufacturer tonight. I only have a second here. 33 of them. $230. And the average, it was $219. Look, 7,000 under the median price, 153 per square foot. Let's go back. Let's do single family. That's where I know most of you want to be. Should have done townhome first. Let's see here. I don't see any questions so far. People probably were not expecting this, so I'm actually grateful there are people here today. 270. 274 was the list, so people are paying about 5,000 under list right now. Average is 600, 615, 659 is the list for the average. So they are just overall paying less, 17 days on market, which is really good. And we're going to end this up with townhomes. And let's get the results there. 242 sold. See, sold 242, 347.5. So still under. Same thing here for the average, 392, 475, 399, 757 was the average list, 21 days on market. So based on this, nobody is paying over. And one other thing to look at just real quick, I'm not going to go through these, but this one here is one that's interesting. 138 for the expireds. Normally at the beginning of the month, you're going to have significantly more. So we don't have that many expireds. So the expireds I have are usually going to be people who are overpricing. But if you look at the majority of the expireds here, they were withdrawn from the market ahead of time. So they were withdrawn conditionally, which means they were technically still under contract. When the contract ended, they expired. So boom, that's what you got. Okay, I just want to stay around for just 1 minute or so because I want these to be 15-minute quick hits. Anybody have any questions? I know there can be a delay. Please let me know, and then I can go and get myself some dinner. It is hopefully I can keep this going on for the month. That's my challenge that I've made to myself. Let's reach on out. Any questions? Okay, is there anything anyone wants me to cover? Ask that also. I did say I would possibly cover something today, and what I was going to cover if I had time, just give me 5 minutes real quick. Somebody left a comment on a video this weekend asking me to cover 55 plus communities. Just going to do something real quick here. And let's see here. I'm going to go into age restricted. Let's see if I can find this real quick. I'll find it real quick here. And that's going to be up here. Age restricted. That's the 55 plus. We don't have 62 plus here. That actually is a thing in some states, 62 plus communities. And I'm just going to look at what's active and what's sold last month. That way I kind of figure out where they're at. So March. And we're just going to look at the map real quick. I didn't narrow it down because I want to show you some of this. Up at Mesquite, we've got a lot of 55 plus communities. So it's actually on a list of the area with the top 55 plus communities. So if you ever need anything up here, I got your hookup. Even though they're technically supposed to be in the same MLS, they run their own little private MLS and everything. So you won't be able to see anything if you're a Vegas agent. See, got some 55 plus down here in Boulder City. I'm just doing a real quick overview. I thought we had some 55. Yeah, we have it down here. I'm considering this Laughlin, and I've got some 55 plus down here. I'm going to make a longer video, and we have some. You saw the video I did on Pahrump. There's some 55 plus communities there. Real nice, brand new bills, good prices to get into. Down here, 50. Look how big that is. This is Anthem. So 55 plus there. McDonald, Sun City, McDonald Ranch. I've never been to this one. This is up. Look at that. That looks like it's new. Hold on here. Those are new homes. Okay, we got a new 55 plus coming in. Okay. It's also 55 plus out at Lake Las Vegas. And there's just so much stuff coming up here. I mean, I didn't even see this new one coming up. Of course, you got the other big areas, Sun City, Summerlin. Over here, this is one of the first, I mean, it's one of the biggest. Um, 55 plus, really? I find that hard to, okay, maybe. I've got to do a real big video on 55 plus. There's just so much more. We have, some more here. Okay, these are, I believe, mobile homes, or I'm sorry, manufactured homes. So there are actually some manufactured home 55 plus communities. I'll get into those when I do my big video. Well, actually, that's Sun City, Summerlin. I'm sorry. So this is actually, goodness, what is that? Okay, so this should be Trilogy, and this should be. I did a listing presentation down there. Let me pull it up so I don't forget. This is like real high living here. So it is gated. The person asked about gated. That's Sun's Colony at Summerlin, and that's actually not what I was thinking of. It was I can't remember off the top of my head. So I don't think these are all. Oh yeah, because this is the other trilogy Sunstone, Sun City Aliante. I was out there this weekend. Here's one I've heard about. It's gated. And then there's a couple on the east side. And these are, nope, this isn't it. So I got to take it. So here's tropical. And there's some, there's actually quite an area with manufactured housing. Down here, there is some, yeah, there it is. I was hoping to go see these this weekend. We didn't do it. Actually, these are the manufactured homes here. And there's some others off of, yeah. So this community is mixed here, with some of them being 55 plus and some not. I think this is another manufactured home spot. Yeah. Where's the one I was looking at? It's called Copper Creek. We're supposed to go see it. I was hoping to go see it this weekend. Okay, so I saw one in here. This is I did a video on it. But that's pretty much it. Hope that covered at least the person who asked the question a little bit. And I'm going to make a bigger video and then try to, because if you cover all of the 55 plus here, it's probably going to be an hour video. And it's been killing me because I've been wanting to make these videos, but just breaking it down by all of this stuff, because you got places like Trilogy that actually have like condos that are 3 stories. I've done videos on that before, but just to put it like try to tie it all in a bow, or just the entirety of this city, because it's so complicated, it's been kind of difficult, but it's one of the things I want to tackle this month. So leave comments down below. Go to my friend's tool here, the finding your ideal neighborhood. Like I said, help them out by at least leaving some information there. And be honest, and yeah, you know what? Just leave some information if you feel like you've gotten some value if you're moving here. And one of the things I may start doing in these is I'll explore a neighborhood after putting in some criteria. If people ask, like, I want this type of place, and you didn't go here, I'll pull it up here and actually explore a neighborhood like live. Okay. I want to keep my word and be out of here. Be peaceful, y'all. Hope y'all had a wonderful Easter if you celebrated it. And I am out. I will see you tomorrow night. Be there or be square.